goal for Harry Kane. France trying to get back on level terms. It's 2 to tackle Ousmane Dembélé. Sidibe's delivery. Just has a knack, Harry Kane, of being in the right place at the right time, and he never stands still. These may look like tap-ins.
It was.
But it's the movement prior to that. Titi stopped for a second. Kane never. Kept going. Got in space. Like the goal Diego Costa scored.
Well, all he had to
Spain
do,
and Macedonia
all he had to do was stand 6 yards out, get in front of him, Titi. I could have scored that.
Look, you've got mixed memories of this country. Last Scotsman to score for your country at a World Cup. Last Scotsman to be sent off for your country at a World Cup. Played here, didn't you, in the opening game of the World Cup in 1998? No Scotland. It's very scary.
Just looking at it again, I mean, you know, when you've got two players going to the one man like that, going to Sterling, Pogba and Sidibe, that's when you really have to communicate. Somebody has to go with that runner. I mean, it was so simple for Sterling. Little back heel, Bertrand's in, and he can pick a pass, he can lift his head.
His delivery as well, the cross-field pass. I like that one from Oxlade-Chamberlain. Find its target. Pogba does well. There was an article this morning in the Times newspaper about Deschamps in France, and it basically said that Didier Deschamps has more exciting, young, talented players than he knows what to do with. A bad problem to have. Nice touch by Phil Jones. It's the strength and depth, the talent coming through, that is likely to make France a big force at the World Cups coming up. Russia and Qatar. Golden generation. Nice easy touch this time for Tom Heaton. He'll play the first half. Jack Butland of Stoke will play the second half. Dembele. Mbappe wanted it played early. Instead it went to Giroud. Take pass from Paul Pogba. Filthy. From Benjamin Mendy. Giroud is offside.
I think it's a dangerous game when there's no pressure on the ball, when there's very little pressure on it. He just steps up. Oh, that right foot is, I mean, you're talking inches offside there, Giroud, because of the defender's trailing foot. As I say, risky.
Yeah, it looked more offside than it actually was.
Yeah. Well, that back foot was behind him. Over the head. Shoulder was offside, part of the body you can score, legally score a goal with, but it was a close one.
France are going to sleep here. Sterling again with Bertrand in support. This time it's Ali, not Kane, with Kane eventually joining him. Sterling with too much to do. Getting a bit of joy down this left-hand flank, England, when Djibril Sidibe goes forward. Stretched a little bit here, going by Lemar. Test this for Kieran Trippier up against Thomas Lemar. His first start for his country.
Yeah, just thinking about the other side, there was no real sign of Ousmane Dembele tracking back when Bertrand went through either, so I think he tucked in field.
Harry Kane again. This time it's Rafael Varane with the block. It's a talented bench, goodness me. There's hundreds of millions of euros worth of talent on that bench. 15 subs. Right, over here. No chance this is for France. The run is made by Ousmane Dembélé. It deserved a better finish.
Do you know, he's quick enough, he could have taken a touch. Talking about quick, what about this ball from Pogba? Little dink over the top, on the counter-attack. Now, he could take stones one-on-one there, Mbappe, but it was a good spot, very unselfish. Nice little ball, outside of the boot. Go on, son. Stick it in. I think it takes a little bobble. He opens his right foot a little bit too much. A little bit of inexperience. He's still a young lad. Friendly or not, these are big occasions for young, inexperienced players in front of a big, expecting home French crowd.
The chance for a first French goal for Ousmane Dembélé. It's ironic today that those two are playing opposite each other, Kieran Trippier and Thomas Lemar, because Lemar has been heavily linked with Spurs. Could be teammates come next season in the Premier League. John Stones. What do you think he did in his first season with Manchester United, Paul Pogba?
I thought he did okay. Obviously, he was under the spotlight a lot. Mourinho reacted to criticism. Pogba himself reacted to some criticism. And what I would say is United go on their quest to try and climb the tree again, and they will spend money. Then he will be looked at as somebody who really has to perform like the top players in the world, and I'm thinking Messi and Ronaldo, because that's the price tag, and that's the talent.
Speaking of talent, here's Kylian Mbappe. Doesn't turn 19 until December.
There's definitely more, much more from Pogba, and he's young.
He's 90. Mbappe. Don't watch the feet, you get busy. Both the referee and the assistant on this near side, Filippo Meli, neither kind of indicated to give a decision as to who that came off last.
Came off Trippier. Oh, certainly did from the cross, folks. There you go. Don't try that at home.
Like there was a little nick off Trippier. Pass. Good area from Trippier for Sterling. Tell you what, if Manchester City signed all the players they've been linked with already, one of them is down right now, Benjamin Mendy, they'd have a squad of about 300 for next season. Mendy is one of them. He's also been linked with Chelsea and Liverpool. One year from tomorrow, Russia will take part in the first game of the 2018 World Cup at the Luzhniki Stadium in Moscow. France and England both in pretty good positions. England certainly are in their group. France pegged back by Sweden after that loss on Friday, so both them and the Swedes are tied on 13 points. The Dutch 3 points behind, with 4 games to play, but France have got 3 of those 4 at home.
That's the next game, isn't it?
Yeah, France-Netherlands is the big one on the